Coming back to the length of One Piece, a question that's always been thrown around between my friendship circles, the internet, just anyone who's an anime fan is One Piece too long? If you want to get interested in One Piece, is it too long? Now, I'll start off from my perspective, right? I first got into One Piece when I was 11 years old. My first year of secondary, and I read the manga. I discovered it was in an anime. That's when I first discovered anime. So I searched it and I watched it. I did not realize at the time I would still be watching One Piece, age 21. That's 10 years I've been watching One Piece. 10 years. The actual manga was released in 1997. 1997. Before I was even born, the manga was coming out. And it's still going to this day. So when people make the argument, is it too long? I can agree. It is a bit long. It's going on for years. It has the Guinness World Record for the most copies published by the same author, by the same series. It's long. It's an investment. If you're going to be getting into One Piece, you're going to have to make the time. This is why when people say One Piece is just not worth it, I don't necessarily agree with them. I just don't argue back. Because in terms of the anime, it is worth it. It's a good story, good fight scenes, good animation, as you just seen in this episode. But it's just too long. There's 1,015 episodes. And some of these episodes are not even proper episodes. They're filler, or they're episodes to watch if you're going to watch a One Piece movie. That's another thing. There are a lot of One Piece movies. I don't know the exact number. I probably should have looked it up. But again, I'm lazy. But there's a lot of movies where to get you interested in a movie, they'll make an episode where they'll come across like a character from the movie, which would lead into it. But yeah, 1,015 episodes. I'm not sure what the chapter count for One Piece is. Bear with me while I search it up real quick. But I know it's in the 1,000s. So if I type in One Piece chapters. Oh, my internet's playing up. Oh God, I hate you, Virgin. Melvin Virgin, talk. Oh God. Anyway, I know it's in the thousands. Sorry. This is what happens when you have crap Wi-Fi. You can't back up by searching quickly. The latest chapter was 1,047. 1,047. So if you're trying to do both, good luck to you. That's 1,047 chapters you have to read, followed by 1,015 episodes you have to watch. That's insane. And what makes this even funnier, even more funny, is that Oda, the guy that wrote it, said that he wanted to last for 5 years. So if this was done to what he predicted or what he planned, this would have been done in 2002. 2002, imagine that. An actual small anime. Crazy. The latest update we've had is in 2017. 2016, if I'm reading this correctly, in 2019, he said we've reached 80% of the plot. 80% of the plot. In 20. My math is bad and I'm studying aerospace engineering. No, I am. I'm a genius. 22 years. In 22 years, we have now reached 80% of the story. That is insane. And now we're trying to get more people to watch it, and we're expecting them to just come into this for something that takes long. People are just too busy. But should they actually do this? I believe so. I believe they should actually get invested in this. It's a good story, good animation. If you just look at the manga, good art style. The cover stories are interesting. You know, for every cover there's a story behind it. They have their own story arcs, which is amazing, which means he's doing simultaneous stories. But yeah, I think you should get into One Piece. But if you're going to get into One Piece the anime, my tip, which will probably help you speed it along, is to watch it English dubbed first. Now I know there's going to be a bunch of anime fans that's like, hey, no, what are you saying? English dubbed? Are you serious? Let me explain why. You are trying to catch up on 1,015 episodes. 1,015 episodes. If you have to watch it in Japanese, that means you have to be paying attention to 1,015 episodes that are just under 20 minutes. That is ridiculous. There's no way you could pay attention that long and still have interest in the story. It's insane. The best thing to do is to, maybe if you have some work that needs to be done, like an assignment, or maybe you're just doing something and you need some noise in the background, put on One Piece in English. That way you can understand what's going on without having to look up, read the subtitles, look down, look back up, read the subtitles, and you would understand the story of One Piece. I'm telling you, it's too long to digest. At least if you was watching it from the beginning, it's weekly episodes, so your mind gets that break. But if you're trying to catch up, it's gonna get stale on you because you're constantly consuming One Piece. It's absurd. There's no normal person that could do that, actually. I don't think normal is the word. I don't think there's a busy person that could do that. Because I met a girl and she just, when she was free, watched it. Caught up. This was just before 1,000. Should be like 900 and something she caught up. And me and my friend, we were just flabbergasted. What do you mean you caught up to One Piece? There's 900 and something episodes. It was crazy. It was crazy. But do I think, in terms of from 1997 to 2022, it was One Piece too long? I say that depends on if the story was worth it. If the story of One Piece is good, we reach the end, it's a satisfying conclusion, everyone walks away happy, then I believe it's not too long. But if it does a Game of Thrones, where no one walks away happy, where no one's satisfied, where no one's begging them to change the ending. They're begging them to change the ending, I should say, sorry. Then I would say it's too long. It's too long for what we got in the end. it's The Simpsons. The Simpsons has been going on for years. Years. Doesn't mean what they're producing now is good episodes. They stopped producing good episodes a while back. They stopped producing good episodes. But they're still going. That's what happens when you keep on for too long. You stop producing good quality products. Look at Big Bang Theory. The Big Bang Theory went on for too long. It became stale. The people started catching on to the jokes, and it ran dry. And that's what happened with Big Bang Theory. And that could happen with One Piece if they don't, speed up the ending and make it satisfying. I mean, the guy predicted that the end of this anime, this whole series, will be in 2024, 2025. So that's 2 to 3 more years we have of this. 2 to 3 more years. So before you watch One Piece, you have to ask yourself, am I going to be ready to invest a lot of time into this? Again, I love One Piece. It's my favorite anime. But I've already put in the time. Back when I started watching this, I started watching it on YouTube before the copyright laws came into effect. So what happened was, this guy, he had uploaded them, but he cut out the intro and the ending. So I was literally watching them back to back, no intro, no ending. And it was just, I was speeding through it, to a point in which there wasn't any more episodes, because the English dubbed was behind the English subbed. So I was like, there's no more episodes in English, no more I'm gonna watch. And then that's when I forced myself to watch it in subbed. Maybe in another video I'll cover sub versus dubbed, but just like a quick opinion, I'd say it's whatever you feel comfortable with. This whole like, no, you need to watch it sub, you get the full effect. Look, just, it's enough. If I don't feel like I need to be reading the subtitles, then I don't feel like it. And there's nothing that could change my opinion on that. But I do, so I don't mind. And yeah, I feel like I've done some good content just for like this first endeavor, really. It's not awfully too long, and it's not awfully, I hope it's not boring. But yeah, I mean, I've covered One Piece. I think from now on, what I'm going to do is do a little bit of anime, and then do one of those social scenarios I was talking about. Because if I focus on one too much, people might get the wrong impression that I'm focusing on one aspect rather than the other. And I want them to know I'm trying to do both. So I could get like a different range in the audience. Whereas, there's some channels that do one, some channels that do the other. I'm trying to do both because I'm interested in both. And I don't want to do like, oh, here's 2 channels, one focusing on this, one focusing on that. And I could just, fix them into both. But yeah, I think that's all I want to cover just for today. In terms of what I'm going to do next, I'm not too sure. I have some ideas in the pipeline. I can just get them up. I like to keep my notes on the computer just to see what I'm doing. Like, okay, so some ideas I have is the black culture and anime. If you can't tell, I'm black. I'm from the Caribbean, so, what's the relationship between the black culture and anime? Maybe I might do maybe like a top 10 list of my favorite anime. Like, something easy to start with. I might go into anime for beginners. I might look at wrestling. I'm a big wrestling fan, so I might look at, Joe Gacy. He's a wrestler at NXT. I'm not sure how I feel about him. Maybe if they did him differently, I might be a bigger fan. But at this current point in time, probably not. I might look at this Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation, but I'm not too sure when I'll do that. Maybe I might do it when the trial finishes, but the stuff that's going on, what? I would love to give my opinion on that, so I might wait till they finish and then release a video on that. But yeah, that's the ideas I have in the tank so far. I'm really just basing it on what I find to be interesting and what I come across. So like popular debates. Ooh, one could be the debate on whether, okay, so there's an artist called Notes, and his baby mom pays for childcare even though Notes is making a lot of money. So that might be a popular debate. Should the richer person pay for the child support even though the mom's happy that she's paying child support? So that might be an interesting topic to discuss. But yeah, I feel like I did good on this one. That's just my opinion. Please tell me if I could do better. I would love the criticism. I want to do better. I want to produce good work. And yeah, thank you for listening, watching. I'm going to be putting this up on Spotify and YouTube. I'll be using some background music. Put the links in the description. But yeah, thank you so much for giving me your time. Hope you have a nice day. Hopefully your mental health is doing fine. I know everyone's worried right now, especially in the UK with the cost of living, but hopefully we'll get through this. But yeah, thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.